So I'm here with Amy Clare, who is a student here in Cardiff as well as a disability rights activist. So Amy, how would you describe your disability?
My disability can be quite hard to describe because I don't have a diagnosis, so I don't have a name. So whereas usually someone can sort of say I have cerebral palsy or muscular dystrophy and you can maybe go and Google everything,
Yeah. I
I can't do that. So if you read the little sheet that says this is the condition Amy has, it says I have a multi-system disease with no etiology that's degenerative. So that means I have a condition that affects lots of different systems. So like vascular, respiratory, nervous system, immune system, joints, like everything.
Yeah.
But they don't know why.
And how limited are you when it comes to socialising?
It can be quite hard sometimes because I can be really well for a little while and then I can be really unwell, and things with me can change quite quickly. So like last week I was really well on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I got up on Thursday and I had an infection, and that was sort of my Thursday, Friday, my Sunday and my Monday sort of blown out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the thing that's harder most of the time is when you plan something with a group of people and then you can't go. And part of it as well is you almost feel like you're letting those people down, even though they don't feel that way.
Yeah, the understanding.
You can.
So how do you think people perceive you as a person?
The best sort of trick almost I've learned for getting people to perceive me in a more normal way is basically I treat all my little quirks as normal.
Yeah.
And when you treat it as normal, it becomes normal to everyone else.
Yeah.
Whereas if you make like a really big deal out of something, then it becomes a big deal to everyone else. So whenever I start like a new uni course or a new job or meet a new group of people, I'll sort of do like a little introduction and sort of say, look, this is the condition I've got. These are some of the weird things I'll do.
Yeah.
Basically have a tube in my stomach.
Yeah.
So that's how I have a wee. And then I connect my little tube to a bag which I strap to my leg, and then the taps at the bottom.
Yeah.
And it became really normal when I was working with the radio station in certain places where we knew I couldn't get the loo. We'd form a presenter circle and get a pop bottle. Yeah. Even when I went to Amsterdam in the 1830s, we went to a dolphinarium, which is sort of like a nicer, more sort of animal rights orientated SeaWorld.
Yeah.
And we were going to see a show and the loos were on the other side of the dolphinarium. So we just went, go and get a Lucozade bottle out of your bag. The only thing that was a bit iffy was my friend forgot she had the Lucozade bottle of pee in her bag for 2 days.
Oh, never.
Luckily, me and the group leader David were like, Jade, that's the bottle I peed in on Tuesday.
What if she did?
Thursday.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't really want to think about it.
How important is being independent to you?
Like, really, really, really important, which everybody around me knows. So like, I only just moved here, and I'm probably the person who wants to be the most independent here, in that I have a reputation for going the other way. So like, all the boys kept like telling on me to everyone for trying to carry a washing basket full of washing on top of the Zimmer frame. I might have fallen over when I dropped the washing basket, and then my legs continued walking. So they were just all sitting in Abdul's room watching the football, and they all just stuck their heads out and went, yeah, just press the buzzer. I'm sort of really proud of myself for doing little things, and I think having a goal and having some ambition is a really important thing when you have got a long-term health condition, because you need goals to sort of to aim for, basically, like anybody else. Because, you know, I've seen people who are my age who have nothing, and I think your whole life can very quickly become about your illness and your disability, and it's very boring talking to someone who only talks about their illness and their disability. You know, I'd much rather have a conversation about a night out and who you snogged and I fell over in the toilet because I was drunk. That's a much more interesting conversation compared to just talking about being ill. And you know, I do talk about being ill because again, it's part of
your life.
Me.
Yeah.
My name's Amy Clare and you're watching Exposure TV.